and welcome back to my K-pop Tarot channel. Today I'm going to be doing a 2025 predictions for a group that has been requested by you guys, which is XIKERS. I'm going to be doing them and one last group, which I left a poll for, so if you want to vote, please do vote. While watching this video, please keep in mind that this is all for entertainment purposes only. I don't claim to know the future, the events, or anything like that. I do not know anything about this group, so if my predictions are completely incorrect, please keep that in mind while watching this video. And yeah, without further ado, please consider subscribing, liking, and let's start. So for this part, I'm only going to do the card shuffling. So if you guys are not interested in that, you can gladly see the actual predictions. But if you are, without further ado, let's start off. So what kind of month is January going to be for XIKERS? I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing their name correctly. This card. What about February of 2025 for K-pop boy group XIKERS? Going to take this one. What about March, April, May, June, July for XIKERS? I'm going to take this one. August, I'm going to take this one, the top card, as I always do. What about September for XIKERS K-pop boy group? This one. October, this one. November, this one, the card that flipped. And December, this one. Thank you, my cards. Okay, so now I'm literally going to do the same thing, but this time around with oracle decks. So what kind of month is January of 2025 going to be for XIKERS K-pop boy group? Going to take this one, the top card. What about February? This one. March of 2025 for XIKERS K-pop boy group. This one. April. I'm going to take this one, the top card. May. These flipped, so I'm going to take the top card. June. This one flipped. July. This one flipped. August. Going to take the top card as I always do. September. Going to take this one. October. Going to take this one, the top card. November. Going to take this one, the top card. And December. Going to take this one, the top one. And finally, please describe 2025 as an overall year for K-pop boy group XIKERS. Going to take this one. Please describe 2025 as an overall year for K-pop boy group XIKERS. This one. Thank you. Now I'm going to make this more presentable and then we can start. Welcome back. If you just got here, so in the sort of circle or oval, I have 12 cards that describe each month of 2025 for K-pop boy group XIKERS. Without further ado, let's start off with January, the month that has already started. So for that, we got the card of the Judgment and the card of Decision. I do think that there's a possibility that some sort of thing that the company has decided, like some sort of schedule, is going to receive a bit of hate or a bit of disappointment coming from the fandoms. I'm not sure what that could be. Maybe some sort of like annunciation of a tour or a concert, and or maybe there's a possibility that like one member isn't going to participate in some sort of schedule, and somehow the fans will feel disappointed. A bit of judgment is going to go towards the company for maybe some sort of mistreatment or not looking after the health of the boys. As well as that, I do think that behind the scenes there's definitely a lot of planning and a lot of discussions going around. You know, what kind of concept they want to move on with, what kind of sound they want to achieve throughout their like musically speaking. As well as that, there could be a possibility that somehow, I don't know why I get concerts and world tour vibe. So maybe there could be like discussions on the dates, or maybe the venues that they want to perform in, like countries that they want to visit and surprise their fans and just, you know, look forward to some sort of announcement. And maybe but that announcement could get like cancelled, for example, or that announcement could somehow bring a bit of disappointments due to issues that aren't in the hands of the company itself, if that makes sense. Next, we move on to February. For February, we got the cards of the Fool and the card of Rebellion. So I do think that February we will see the boys traveling. So maybe they are going on some sort of world tour or concerts overseas. As well as that, the card of Rebellion talks about the boys or the members doing something that is quote unquote unusual for a K-pop idol. That could be like, for example, doing a live unplanned live. For example, it could also be just, you know, them wearing some sort of clothes with words written on it, like a shirt, for example, with words written, not the nicest, like a swear word, for example. As well as that, they could get caught, for example, smoking a cigarette or like swearing, just quote unquote be rebellious. There's even a chance that one member could get a tattoo or change their hairstyle. Like, I don't know why I get grow a beard, you know. And for K-pop idols, it's not quote unquote accepted or quote unquote usual, but definitely a lot of traveling and their youthful side is definitely going to be showcased. I do think that relatively they are going to want to try something different that is going to set them apart from other fifth or fourth generation groups. I'm not sure which gen they belong in. But they will try, or they have to try and find their uniqueness and don't follow the trends that are really popular. Just, you know, do your own thing and just, you know, do not copy like what ATs or what Stray Kids or what other popular group is doing. Just focus on your own, or try to find a side or a new approach to your music, to your K-pop idol industry life that sets you apart and makes you unique in your own way. But definitely I do think that in February we could see traveling from the boys, like overseas schedules, and there could even be a chance that one member is going to do something related to fashion, so maybe like a pretty photo shoot is going to be dropped, something along those lines. Next we move on to March. For March we got the card of convention and the card of magician. I do think that in March there's a possibility that hikers will get asked or get an opportunity like to perform in some sort of convention or some sort of festival or a concert that they have always wished to attend. It's almost like a dream coming true. I do think that there could be an opportunity for to express their visual sides. There's a possibility that in March the one member in particularly could really shine or outstand the others by going viral, for example, on social media platforms for their visual sides. So for example, like a hairstyle change, or just the way their facial expressions are on point when they perform, something along those lines. But I do definitely think that some sort of wish or a dream is going to be achieved in March, and the boys will be really excited. There's a possibility for some sort of celebration, some sort of optimistic and good vibes in March, so look forward to those opportunities and those chances. Next we move on to April. For April we got the cards of speculation and the card of Three of Wands. I do think that the general public is going to be wondering, and their words might come out a bit harsh. For example, towards hikers and their success and their potential. I do think that there's going to be speculations about their future and about their future schedules. There could be like rumors going around that they are going to release a song in different language. So for example, like, or going to be preparing a song in different language dedicated towards international public. So for example, like English, Japanese, maybe some other language song, or a comeback of some sort. There's even a possibility they want to work with some overseas artists, like do a collaboration or a feature. They I could see hikers, one member, receiving an opportunity to do, for example, like MCing job along a female idol, or there could be some sort of schedule where we could see some sort of interaction between hikers members and female idols, and it going like fans look forward to how the members interact with females and something along those lines. That for example, interaction could be like filming a dance challenge together, or maybe actually doing a show, or having a moment with some sort of female artist, and the fans are going to be really looking forward to those interactions. And there is even a possibility that there could be like a dating rumor going around, or like a confirmation of a said rumor that one member is going to be dating someone. But I definitely do think that in April the companies or the members look is definitely going to be more towards international public rather than Korean one. And there could be like traveling aspects, like continuing to plan their next destinations, their next moves, but also a lot of speculations and a lot of rumors going to be spread about hikers members. So please, confirm all your received information before actually making judgments and something along those lines. Next we move on to May. For May we got the cards of Five of Wands and the card of Exaltation. I wouldn't be surprised if in May there's a possibility that they're going to release new music, uh, like for example a comeback or just some sort of new song in general, or a new schedule, a new work that is going to be presented to the public. But I definitely do think that in May there's going to be struggles and fans, putting all their dedication into streaming, into making the music videos of hikers successful, like gain the numbers. But as well as that, I do think that the fans are trying to unite in terms of voting. So there's a possibility that other groups are going to make comebacks along hikers in May or in other months, and there's going to be a need to vote to dedicate your time into making hikers successful for the fans. There's definitely going to be a lot of comparison in May, on Twitter, for example, for their achievements, for their numbers, for other aspects that K-pop fans argue about. And there's a lot of groups that are coming back, but the fans want the best results for the members, so they have to dedicate all their efforts and maybe even spend a lot of money on hikers, something along those lines. But there's definitely good opportunities for hikers and them exceeding the expectations that the company has put on them. Next we move on to June. I believe for June we got the cards of Six of Wands and the card of Secrets. So victorious month, successful month, and profitable month as well. They're going to lead something. They're going to be on top of some sort of chart. I do think that some sort of secret or a rumor is going to be either confirmed or denied, but there's going to still be a lot of secrets and a lot of like teasing the fans about their potential next moves and potential new walks. I definitely do think that they're still going to continue traveling the world, travel throughout the world, the planet that we are living in. There could be a a, a work related to animals. So for example, they could film some sort of like a show, a variety like video where they each have like an animal, like a dog for example, or a cat, and they look after them, just interact with their pets, or just uh, in June, if the members have a pet on their own, they could post pictures on like social media platforms and just dedicate their time towards their actual work, but also have moments where they interact with their family members and just spend relaxing time with their friends and their loved ones. Next we move on to July. For July we get the cards of Innovation and the card of Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, another really great month actually for hikers. I wouldn't be surprised if again in July we actually have a new song or a new comeback for the members. I do think that they're going to step outside of their comfort zone, and they're going to surprise us with their uniqueness and with their abilities and their talents that they haven't previously shown to us. Hikers isn't like that young of a group, but they aren't like seniors or anything like that. They still are rookies. They still have a lot to achieve, and I do think that those achievements and those records could finally, and all the efforts that the members put into practicing, into achieving their dreams, are going to be noticeable. Ace of Pentacles indicates success, indicate money. So this month is going to be profitable and very well received. There's a potential for new sides being shown and new schedules. So you definitely look forward to this month, as of now it seems like the most successful and the most profitable one as of not as of as of this whole reading. There's definitely a possibility that they're going to show innovative music and innovating sounds to the public, and the general public is going to have their eyes on the potential and the wonderful group that hikers are. Next we move on to August. For August we got the cards of Ace of Cups and the card of Enterprise. Yeah, another great month, actually. Really excited for that. In terms of these cards, August seems like an exciting and emotionally fulfilling month, particularly in terms of their career and personal growth. The Ace of Cups signals a fresh start, emotional growth, and deepening of connections. This could indicate a breakthrough moment for the group where a new creative or personal opportunities emerge, sparkling joy and inspiration. It might represent the beginning of a new project or some sort of collaboration that feels aligned with their deeper desires and passions. The Enterprise card, which symbolizes business, ambition, and success in professional ventures, implies that their career trajectory is gaining momentum. I wouldn't be surprised if the group will be stepping into some sort of new phase where their hard work pays off, potentially with major advancements or the launch of significant projects. They may find themselves broadening their influence, or stepping into new markets. Together, these cards suggest that August will be a month where hikers experience harmonious blend of emotional fulfillment and professional success. It could be a time of both personal connection and career breakthrough, fostering a sense of unity and growth within the group. It could also signify a time when their passion and dedication translate into tangible career opportunities for like specific uh, events. August could we could see like new music, new releases, new creative concept that resonates deeply with both the members and their fan base. This could be like international promotion or some sort of tour. Uh, for example, where they are going abroad, potentially in regions where they haven't yet had a major presence. Um, or it could also be like members bonding time. So maybe we could get like, for example, a new variety show where the members hang out with themselves, and we could see this sort of teamwork really shining brightly, if you know what I mean. Next, we move on to September. For September, we got the cards of Seven of Wands and the card of Romance. So yeah, Hikers members are working super hard, and they are trying to break free from all the expectations that the fans and general public has on them. I could see confirmation of like a rumor, dating rumor, or some sort of rumors going around that one member is dating someone. I see shipping, maybe for example, two members or like some sort of subunit is going to be really noticeable, or have like really major moment, or success that is somehow opening new opportunities as well for the whole group in general, if that makes sense. I see a lot of members trying to distract the public from those rumors. I see traveling, I see success, but also having to confirm or deny some sort of rumor or speculation going around. For September, uh, these cards could represent emotions and challenges for hikers, such as love, attraction, emotional connection. This doesn't necessarily have to be in a traditional sense of romantic love, but could symbolize the group's growing in connection with their fans, the industry, or even within the group itself. This could be mean like increased fan engagement. They may release content or hold events that focus on deepening their emotional bond with fans, such as fan meetings, uh, intimate concerts, or Q&A sessions. There could also be focus on showcasing personal sides of the members, making them feel more relatable or loved by the audience. This could also indicate like interviews, variety shows, or social media interactions that focus on emotional journey of the members, possibly revealing more personal stories, relationships, or behind the scenes dynamics. Seven of Wands represent overcoming challenges, standing your ground, and fighting for what you believe in. It may suggest that September might represent moments where the group faces competition or pressures but remains determined to push through. So in September we could see like fan fightings on social media, just the fandom itself trying to defend the reputation of the members. The Seven of Wands could also show someone defending their position. For hikers, this could mean more competitive month in terms of industry landscape, maybe facing off against other rising groups or navigating pressures to maintain their status. They may actively participating in events where they need to prove themselves or take on leadership roles in the industry. There may be moments where they feel like they need to defend their image or choices to the public eye. This could relate to controversies, industry expectations, or the difficulty to maintain momentum after a major release. And this could also mean increased workload, that this month is going to be a busy month, where the members will have to balance multiple responsibilities, from music releases to promotional events, potentially requiring them to work hard to stay ahead of the curve. For the next month, which is October, we got the cards of King of Pentacles and the card of Bluff. So yeah, quite actually successful month as well. They could go and join award shows. They could have interactions with other groups, but somehow remain on top. Pentacles card always indicate money and profit. Uh, this could also refer to offers of mix of caution, financial success, and strategic decision making. The bluff card suggests a sense of playing a role, putting up a front, or dealing with situations where things may not be entirely as they appear. This could indicate a period where hikers or their team may need to navigate tricky situations or engage in strategic moves that involve some level of deception or misdirection. So, for example, hikers might be involved in situations where they need to carefully manage their image or play it cool. So, for example, this could be like some sort of marketing or public image management that isn't entirely transparent, but is part of a larger strategy. The bluff card might also suggest a controlled release or of information or content that's meant to surprise fans later, creating suspense or intrigue their fans, like some sort of teasers. So look for even a smallest of hints that could, be played or revealed later, that could be surprising for the fans. This could involve a teasing a comeback, collaboration, or a project in a way that keeps fans on their toes. So, for example, like small hints of their potential new dance, like choreography. The King of Pentacles is all about material success, stability, and mastery of the material realm. October may bring increase in financial stability or profitability, whether from a successful album release, lucrative endorsement deals, or other career-related opportunities. This is a good omen for the group's growth in terms of wealth and long-term sustainability. The King of the Pentacles, might also signal hikers expanding their involvement in business ventures beyond music, such as product endorsements, investments, or brand partnerships. This could sign major deals that boost their long-term career prospects, but they could intrigue about their surrounding schedules and just leave the fans on their uh, like the detective era, if that makes sense. But yeah, a really successful month where I could maybe see them be awarded for something in award shows, for example. Next we move on to November. For November we got the card of the Sun and the card of Influence. Yeah, another great month, another successful month where they could um, win awards and they could have really fun interactions. Uh, I do think that they're gaining their spot into the K-pop world in general, and this talks about a very positive and energy, suggesting that it will be a month full of growth, recognition, and potentially powerful connections. Mm, November is likely to be a time when hikers experience significant success or major breakthrough. This could be reflected in an album release, a well-received performance, or a viral moment that captured public attention. Their hard work over the previous months might uh, culminate in this period, bringing them into a spotlight. And the group is going to receive positive public perception, and they could release something that truly showcases their creativity and personality, perhaps a music video performance or concept that feels authentic and resonates deeply with the fans. In November, hikers might align with influential figures or organizations like producers, other artists, or industry leaders who help elevate their career to new heights. This could be an important collaboration that brings them more exposure, or a deal that opens door into entertainment world. I think that the influence card could also suggest that their fan base plays a key role into propelling them forward. The group may experience a surge in fan support, with their community becoming even more active and engaged, or it could indicate a deeper level of influence that hikers themselves are starting to have within the industry or the cultural trends. So overall, November looks like it will be an incredibly rewarding month for hikers, filled with recognition, visibility, and opportunities for growth. I think that they could have be included in high-profile events. They could release major releases or performances that capture the public's attention, and this is a month of visibility, success, and powerful connections, making a high point in their career for 2025. And finally, the month of December, we have the cards of Wheel of Fortune and the card of Caution. I do think that they have to be really careful who they trust and who they let into their close circle. There could be a person like a Sang that is trying to leak private information about the boys, but I do think that this is going to be a successful month to end the year. I think that they could be joining the end of year award ceremonies. They could be showcasing a lot of their new sides and new performances to, for example, songs that they haven't done a performance to. I think that they're going to continue gaining new fans, new recognitions, and I do think that there is a possibility that they're going to film like TikTok challenges with other artists and somehow gain their support and gain new opportunities for themselves in terms of like brands trying to work with them, fashion related events, and maybe there could even be a possibility that one member is going to graduate or is in the process of graduating from like school, university even. They could be opening about their past, about what it took them to get where they are currently, but they should also be really careful about a female, most likely a Sesang, trying to leak their private information. So just always look after yourself, and you know don't open up easily to strangers about something that is supposed to be in private or behind the scenes, and have a lot of uh, security in December, because it's going to be really important for their privacy and for their own well-being. And finally, how is 2025 going to be for hikers? We got the cards of the choice and the card of the Hierophant. So I definitely do think that the company is going to be putting a lot of pressure for hikers, but at the same time I do think that the hikers members are definitely going to go past those expectations and surprise the company itself. Um, those cards suggest that hikers is going to be going through success, and I think that is going to be really important that they both grow as a persons as well. I think that this is going to be a year of spiritual growth, guidance, and significant decisions, both personally and professionally. The Hierophant represents tradition, structure, wisdom, and spiritual guidance. It is often associated with established systems, institutions, and seeking mentorship or higher knowledge. Hikers might find themselves leaning into more structured, traditional aspects of the industry, such as focusing on honoring their craft, uh, specific professional standards, or engaging with more established systems within the music industry. This could involve working closely with mentors or experienced figures in the industry to guide their development, as well as that there's a chance that there might be a deeper focus on personal or collective growth, perhaps exploring more meaningful and philosophical aspects of their work or lives. For example, they could lead to more introspective, thoughtful content or messages in their music, performances, or public appearances. As they grow in experience and wisdom, hikers may be taken more seriously in the industry in 2025. They could find themselves in roles of guidance or leadership where their insights and skills are respected by both peers and industry veterans. The choice card represents decision-making, duality, and the need to weigh all the cons and pros of certain opportunities. The group will have the opportunity to develop a deeper understanding of their place in the industry, their values, and their purpose. The key theme of the year will likely involve balancing the wisdom of tradition with the need to make important decisions that could shape their future direction. 2025 could involve mentorships, partnerships with the established figures, or deepening their connections to traditions of the music and entertainment world. So maybe they could go back into sounds that could have been really populated in the past, like actually showcase what K-pop music is all about, but at the same time they will be faced with the need to make choices that affect their future path, whether it's in terms of creative direction, personal growth, or how they navigate their place in the industry. So the combination of these cards that we have, you know, shuffled suggests that hikers will need to balance wisdom and traditional with the power of choice, ensuring that their decisions are thoughtful and aligned with the long-term vision. It will be a year of growth, learning, and pivotal moments. So yeah, I'm not sure if this reading made any sense. I tried my best. Thank you guys so much for watching, for recommending me to do this group. And yeah, this is going to be one of the last readings for 2025 predictions coming from me. And I hope that I exceeded your expectations, and thank you so much for watching. As of now, please consider subscribing, liking, and goodbye.